Good, good. Whoa, that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I did not realize that I accidentally left it on vertical because for some weird reason, I didn't realize that. I went out to make a quick cup of coffee and I must have just accidentally left it in vertical without realizing, thinking it was on my intro for a good minute or two. So I do apologize. I need to grab some coffee before we started this stream. So, and I woke up from a nap like a good couple minutes ago, like a good 20 minutes ago. So just trying to get everything ready. See who's on chat. Okay, Craig, dead air. I'm sorry. Dumb Mason assassin got scheduled before he could speak. Oh damn. Spud, are you okay? I'm perfectly fine. I'm literally just waking up like again. Like I legit just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so my brain is barely functioning. So I made a nice cup of coffee, right, because it's pretty warm where I live, and I haven't had my coffee really all day. So let's get the coffee going. Let's get the caffeine going. Let's get it going so I can have more energy. So I wasn't planning to stream today. No, I was planning to stream later today. I just wasn't planning to do a dorp stream. Mostly because, well, didn't get a chance to see another stream just yet. But then I realized, like, it's like 12 o'clock. Let me see what the second stream is, right? It's right after the first one. It was a 2-hour stream. Alright, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's watch it. Let's see what this is about. Stuff relating to Deadman, stuff relating to other stuff as well. So,
Hello. I know.
So, watch through it all. And I'm like, alright, we can do a stream on it. It may not be a long stream, but we can do a stream. We could do a stream on it, and then obviously I'll do a video on it for tomorrow. Just gotta remind myself to record this. Just make a copy of this, and then edit anything out. Right. Because I always try to at least watch. Just see what the stream is about at least one time before we do anything with it. Because just in case slurs or anything that is dropped could ping the channel, so I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen. I went through this stream, not really anything too bad. I think only like the R word, the RA word was dropped twice, and that should be perfectly fine. It's not like he was saying it constantly. So, here's the big thank you to Warren Blue and the Warren Boys in Blue. I believe Warren is the city he lives in. So this stream is related to the whole, mind you, this is like 3 years ago we're talking about, maybe like technically more than 2 years ago technically. Related to the whole when the Danman got a call by the police office related to this whole situation where I guess he not really threatened Ben or Grace, but like, quote unquote, was showing the difference between a pick and a pickaxe. So yeah, that's a fun time, and obviously Grace responds to that and everything. And this is technically Grace's second solo stream on her own personal stream on her personal channel known as Thorpe TV. So let's get the ball rolling. Look, we got happy Grace. Look at that. We got younger, healthier Grace when she had a proper apartment to live in. She got that young beauty. She got that young beauty in there. You lucky boys. Y'all boys want her. Y'all boy want a little bit of the Gracie poo. You guys want that Gracie. Greasy. Her long, natural, dirty blonde hair. I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys want that? You want that little? Oh, look at her. Just little Gracie with her little makeup.
Hello. I know. I'm late. I'm sorry. Very late. Welcome everybody. How many people do we have in here? Oh, we have 15 waiting. Wow, thank you so much.
Ooh,
I
15, big
did
number.
something today where I can hear myself from the mic. So I'm enjoying that. Finally get to hear my voice instead of just guessing at what I sound like. Um, my dad says, "Don't let her do the whole what does it mean to be female routine." Yeah, okay. I will not be getting into that. Okay. Today, okay. I did a stream on this channel a couple days ago. It was a little bit weird. But today we have a much more low-key stream, just about an
They say if you're early, you're on the time. She sounds so relaxed, and it was Eddie. You're on time. If you're on time, you're late. Yeah. That is an old saying. And if you're late, you are fired. No, who's gonna fire me? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't get fired. I can't get fired. What do you say? I'm my own boss. What you going on about, boy? What you going on about? And I'll drop my Kick account just in case you guys want to follow me on Kick. Share the link, like it. Let's keep going. Yeah. She looks a lot more relaxed and at ease. Really, a lot of the stream, she was a lot more relaxed and at ease. She does her little dance. She does her little dancey.
hour. Our story with Mr. Deadman has it hasn't continued, but I wanted to share with you guys what he said happened to him and kind of react to it. If you don't know, for anybody not watching, the Thorpe says, "Wow, the tech genius in our family." For everybody out there, the Thorpes, I have no idea who they are. So, if you can figure out who they are, that would be great, because I have no idea. They've just, they've been haunting our channel, and I love them, I do, but no clue who they are. I feel like it's somebody I know, at least in this whatever.
To be fair, I thought to myself, like, who could that be? I was thinking it was either John or Courtney, or maybe it was like an alt account that Ben must have had just to mess with Grace just a little bit.
Not community or whatever my dad would say. Anyways, so
Not community.
yeah, community. So I stream with my dad on his channel, Ben Thorpe, aka Abel, and there's been a whole slew of people who react to our content. Okay, go in there and have a bloody word. Have a bloody word with her, Ben. 3-hour delay for a 1-hour stream. Okay, fine. Maybe not just an hour, okay? We'll see.
So I guess the whole thing about being late has always been a thing with the Dorps. Didn't realize that.
Okay, I just want to keep it short because last time you guys were distracting me. So, yeah, so I stream with my dad on his channel, and there's been a series of people who have reacted to our content. Mr. Deadman being one of them. He's sort of like, I don't know, just like a shit poster.
But
I'm pretty sure
for the Gracie. No!
He's just like somebody who
no!
On other people's channels, and
I mean, look at this. Look at this face. Look at this face. She doesn't look like she could do anything wrong. She doesn't look like she can, do things wrong, call you out, say some slurs. She's a perfectly normal girl, right? Look, and my mouth says die. What the fuck? Look. She's a perfectly healthy 20-some-year-old girl. She has no problems. She doesn't have daddy issues. She doesn't have God issues. She's just a perfectly normal girl. Crack. Are you saying you would not fall for her?
And react to their content. So he reacted to us. He he said the usual thing like, "Oh, you guys are fucking," right? Okay. And so then my dad had him on his channel for a quick little debate. I mean, everybody here basically knows, but just to any future viewers, they had a debate about whether you can say that kind of stuff online. I think it went well, but the day after, this guy, Mr. Deadman, posted a video with him brandishing a pick hoe and him saying, like, to my dad, like, "Mr. Thorpe, do you know what a pick hoe is? A pick hoe is? You're about to find out," right? So me and my dad were like, "What? That seems extreme," right? Like, we were just joking, like, it was an internet thing, and then it turned into, like, that's creepy to say. He took it too far. Still talking about Deadman a week later. Deadman raw. Deadman won. Yes, well, Dead Man did make this video, and I want to react to it. So then, he made this video about you're gonna meet what a pick hoe is, right? And then he did some kind of video about like how he has a blood oath to destroy the Thorpes, which is,
He had the blood oath to destroy the Thorpes. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Can you imagine having a blood oath? I mean, that's actually kind of metal. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I can imagine he's like, kids. I want you. I want you to take revenge on the Dorps for me. Is it his? The Dorp? It's his Rome. He's like Hannibal. He's like Hannibal with his father. You gotta destroy Rome. Rome is your enemy. In the case of Deadman, it's like, kids. The dwarves are your greatest enemy. Said Deadman said recent stream had a ton of Discord people on panel like a VC. Really? Yeah, I think I saw that. I think that was like yesterday. I saw that after my stream. I did watch a little bit. The Deadman has a lot of old connection to multiple spears. I wouldn't be too surprised. He's been around. I can tell that he's been around for quite a bit of time. Even back then, like, he's been around. He's been around much longer. And I mean, he has a lot of connection with the Dorps and all those people. So, I mean, he also had connection with Ralph the Torp, right? So, it wouldn't be surprising if to probably get to see if he knows people with more Vaunt. He probably does. I mean, I probably said no, he doesn't. And other locales. Sponge, behave, spongy, my spongy spun. I mean, shit, I would actually like to have Deadman on to see what his perspective on everything was. His first experience meeting the Dorps. That would actually be a great stream to have Deadman on, just like for like an hour or two. Just ask him about like what his experience was. Oh look, Ryler. To see what his experience is with the whole. So if he lost his job over this crap, he got the good. He must have. I mean, he must have had something. But it's weird to know that he. I can only imagine what Deadman was. Person needs to respond with the door. Because wait, I believe he worked with the child services. So I can only imagine he's seen multiple cases like this. So it probably just felt like home to him, just dealing with the Dorps. Like, holy shit. It sounds like he never left. So Schizo, were you the one buying Grace gifts? No. Do I no, why? No. I'm not anonymous. I'm not Damius. We all know Texas CPS, yes. Oh. Ryler, I am not Damius. I did not make an alt account just to donate money. Hey Damien, if you're listening, where's my subs? Okay, but enough of that. We all know Damius donated to Grace. We don't know he did. We don't know he created a whole separate account. That man was like, he's still at it. That man's like, no, I gotta support my girl. God, I can't wait to drink this espresso and get the blood pumping. I mean, I'm probably gonna crash out after this anyway.
Ludicrous. But
what
ended up happening was he made a bunch of weird stuff, and then we went to law enforcement. We just talked with them, and so then he made a little video about what happened to him after that, and I'll let him
Grace
tell
looks
the
good
story
here
as to what happened. This was his stream from yesterday, called Jokes, Consequences, and Conspiracies. So let me know, guys, if the audio is okay also. All right, let's see.
All right, let's I think we can get this started now. People come in, they want to hear my story. And
oh, Deadman. Oh, Mr. Deadman, you're beautiful. You're beautiful, man who lives with who has a Hispanic wife.
Feeling a lot of things right now.
So Data speculated about Damien's anonymous gifts in a deleted stream. I mean, who else would it be, right? Who else would it be so I can upload a portion of that for use? But thank you. I would like to go over that. I mean, I personally do think it was Damius or like another person who had money and was just trying to fill in a vacuum. But it had to be Damius. There's no way it wasn't, right? Like, because I know he made a deal with D-Dog that if he went to Rubelo, he'll donate to him. But he probably still felt bad for the Dorp, so he still donated to them regardless, which is like come on, dude. Don't lie to us. We know you did it. We know you want content. We know that you gave. We don't know. It's like a drug to you. It's like coke or heroin. You couldn't have enough. You still gotta buy more.
The Sting is uncomfortable, and this whole like Negan persona. I tried.
Damien's been going around to Jeremy today trying to stir something up. Was he? I did see Jeremy stream this morning. I was watching it a little bit.
So there were consequences to the jokes I made.
There were consequences. Consequences were made. He can't stop himself. He really can't. He needs to get it in. He has to.
Yes, the police did call my wife, which I didn't know about until after I talked to her, and that's something we're going to get into in a little bit. That's the worst part of it. The easy part was dealing with the police. That wasn't even really dealing. That was more like kind of joking around. Even with them, it was actually that was fine. That was fine. As you may know, there is a certain boomer dad out there that may or may not.
Boomer dad.
Weird, very close relationship with his daughter. And
I noticed he's toned down the language a bit.
Me showing him gardening tools and doing a blood oath video, a blood war video. I felt like
What the fuck did I do to Jeremy? All I said was that he was doing his roast spicoli. He's done roast spicoli like the Edward stream on Reject. Hello, Damien Octavius. It's good to see you. I knew you would come here. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, Damius? Is this what you want? You want a blood oath? Mr. Deadman, I summon you. I will fulfill your blood oath for you. I will be Hannibal. And grace shall be my... Wait a minute, I can't say that. It sounds very wrong. I can't just say grace with... Simon. Simon. Arise. It's got to meet you. Wandering soldier. Your wizard trick don't work here. It's like, joke's on you. We don't talk about wizards. Me and Ruby made a backdoor deal. Said one criticism is stop talking over the video, pause it for making a comment. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's it, that's what I'm doing. Damius. I love you, Damius. Damius, I love you. I love you, Damius. Okay, enough of my usual the talking. I needed to hype myself up because I'm was very tired, not even 20 minutes ago. I had to continue. Mr. Blood Oath
had sent him a threat, and he went to the police. He violated the oath of omerta, and he went and appealed to the law against his fellow man. And whoever does that is either a fool or a coward. Okay? And whoever cannot protect themselves without that law is both. And that would be that boomer dad there. So, but
it is a crime to snitch on your fellow man. You know what? Maybe Deadman is right. You know what? Snitchers do get stitches. Damius Bud was talking mad shit before you joined the stream. I was accusing Damius as being anonymous. He hasn't shot back yet. I know he is. I know you are, Damius. I know you are. You can't fool me. I know you're Mr. Anonymous. Giving out that money to Grace and in Dalmatian. My only criticism, everyone knows that. Everybody knows it. Yeah, I know. But I mean, he could have. I mean, he could have put more emphasis. He could have put more of a flair. Like rather than give big donations, like give like 5 here, 1 here. Like maybe a 10 here every time Grace smiles. Give her a $5 or $2. Like you know how you go to a strip club and you give your favorite hookers pennies and you build them up to like quarters and like dollar coins. That's what you gotta do. You gotta build it up. You know. You give them pennies. It's really funny when D Dog articulated though. But if you play that clip, D Dog will strike us. D Dog, no! Don't you worry, get crack. That's it. I've only gifted to Dida. I gave Hormax a donut yesterday so he can buy steroid. Did he really? Wait. A part of me knows that he is buying steroids, but out of curiosity, like, did he? What kind of brain? I need to know. I need to know. We need to know this info. Right? I need it for research. Yeah. I'm just saying. We should just give the train. The usual the normie steroids. Hormax would buy TRT. Brutal. Damn.
Okay. So I want to give a little backstory here because, okay, so he says we went to the police, right? Okay, I'll tell you what happened, all right? So the day he made those videos about the pick hoe and stuff, my dad was going to go to the police, right? But he decided he was going to get cold feet. He kind of was like, okay, well, it's not really that big of a deal. But because I like seeing the officers, because the police officers in Warren are really good looking, I don't know why. You tell me why. This teensy little, I don't know what you would call it, seaside town. Ben, can you share a little bit about our Grace while she bores everyone trying to get to the bottom of this dull character? It's not a dull character. All right, listen, this is the story, okay? I genuinely did want to go over there, just because I like, to see them. So,
like the boys in blue, I like a man in a uniform. Hey, anybody listening? If you're a police officer, a firefighter, or anybody in the front line, Grace is looking for someone like that. She wants a man that can carry her like a princess. I think what will save Grace if you're a policeman, with a bit of the foreplay. That's what he claimed anyway. He said he would go to a bar stream if it was funded. Did he get kicked out from 2 bars? ACAB Riz? Yeah, low, yeah. Bass, bass. A little bit of foreplay. So call you ACAB. And the guy he'll arrest you with the real handcuffs. Or if you're a fireman, right? If you're a fireman, so so you can do the fireman lift. You can carry her on your shoulders, or if you're or what are you, the EMT? You could do some hard stuff. I'm just saying. Yes, Hormaxer got kicked out of the bar last time. I was gonna ask, did he get kicked out because people didn't like him, or did he get kicked out because he was streaming? Because I could imagine. I mean, he's in Vegas, so I can imagine they wouldn't have a problem if he was streaming. Right. Because Vegas is like a hotspot for streamers. It's probably one of the biggest places in America to stream. Besides, like New York or Miami or LA or San Diego or Philadelphia or Pittsburgh or the great city of the Springfield. If you ever been to Springfield, you got the yellow people there. You got You got a nuclear factory there. You got a three-eye fish. Kicked out of 109 bar. Never. Oh my god, never hit both. Panzer fight. Or Max would keep getting the same bar for talking shit to Landwell that rejected the van. He said something about draining balls of some woman and got complained. It's just the same whore Max or BS. Yeah, I ever tell you the time this like small little Vin Diesel guy came up to me and my friends at a bar and he was trying to have us raise up some fat chicks. When I mean fat chick, they're like 200-pound, 300, like 200, 210-pound fat chicks. And I'm like, damn. I would, but I don't got that in me today. Little Vin Diesel. And my friend actually went up to the fat chicks and he's like, went up to them, talked to them, and they're like, oh my god, if you're with him, he's the worst. And he just walked out and was like, yeah, we're never doing that again. I got more bang for my buck when I paid him to fight a lasagna killer Spicoli on John Galt panel. Oh boy.
Oh, we went over there, we went to the police station, and we were just gonna talk, And so we met with this officer, and he didn't, he was like, what's going on? And we were like, we kind of got an online death threat, whatever. And he at first, he didn't seem too, intrigued. He was kind of like, okay, I've got a lot of these in the past, and mostly it's like teenage kids, so I don't really take the online stuff that seriously. And we were like, okay, understandable, right? So then I showed the cop sitting very close to him. I showed him the video of the Pico thing, and I showed him this message Dead Man wrote that was like, I'm gonna kill Ben or whatever. And he was like, okay, well, do you want to like just file a little report? But we're not really gonna. I mean, they were like, well, we can do something if you want, but usually, there's not much evidence. We're not going to really be able to do anything. So, if you want to take it further, you can, but otherwise maybe we'll just write a little report, and just, if anything else happens, then, we have it on the file. So we were like, okay, let's just do that.
It's quite interesting that he went to the cops over like internet stuff, but then like obviously when Ruby and RTU did it, he kind of shit talked them. So it's like kind of interesting to look back and how like, how the turntables have turned. Quite interesting, actually. That I got my buck to. Well, that's funny. Does Horm actually go for the drunkest? Possibly. I mean, I don't know. Why would you go for the drunkest? Maybe you should go for the fattest or the most. I don't know that all. I don't know the old lore. All his channel got struck down, and nobody really saves his content. If it's like the red pill, because he said that he had like 30,000 subscribers at one point. It was like 30,000 or 40,000 subscriber, and he was a big red tube. What's up, Pisky? If Hormaxer had around that many, and he was like a red tube, there's a high chance that it wasn't really saved, mostly because like most of that red tube stuff was just never archived. It's like, gotta remember, like the early 2010, there wasn't really like a lot of clip channels. There wasn't really a lot of people that were archiving it. Like I would say archiving clipping didn't really become popular until more like the mid 2010s into like COVID era. I think people have videos and pics of him before he became Hormaxer. He looked like a typical novice J guy from Brooklyn, probably. Yeah, I think that's what I mean. Like there wasn't really that much archiving or saving back then, unless you were like Christian. Really, people really didn't like just save stuff. Like there is a lot of lost media that are just you're never gonna find. Right? You're just never gonna find certain things because they're completely lost to the internet, especially for a lot of creators. Clips weren't a thing until 2020. Yeah, really weren't. I think really once like streaming became really popular, and then like I think once like TikTok became more of a prominent thing, was around that. I mean, TikTok was around at least at like 2018 from what I remember, but it really blew into the 2020s. So clipping didn't really become more popular until really streaming became more popular. Which I think streaming has always had a build up, and it was waiting for the right moment to just explode. And like streaming equipment is streaming tool. I mean mainstream. Uh, maybe. It's so pathetic to get a man in trouble after talking about draining balls. Balls. You want to drain my balls? Balls. 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 Balls.
So I go to my laptop to, get some info for him. And he's looking over at the laptop and he sees this little, a tab that I had open, which was this ridiculous picture that Mr. Deadman took of something that was supposedly blood on his arm that said Thorpe, right? And I didn't even show that to him because I was like, oh, this is, that's such a ludicrous, piece of evidence, right? But he's like, can I see that? And I was like, yeah, sure. So he looks at it and I remember thinking like, oh, okay. Oh, he's taking this like a little bit seriously, which is like, whatever. I don't know. But at first he seemed like he was just kind of like, well, this is all ludicrous. But then he saw it and he was like, I'm pretty sure that's not real, but he just kind of looked at it for a while and I was like, I mean, I was kind of like, well, it's up to you at this point, but
That being worse than thing. I mean, mainstream. It's so pathetic. Don't listen and fuck off. That's how the video horror actor with some swinger couple, Brian O'Bellion. Oh, hello there. Not a good bull, try hard, brutal. Remember teacup, little good days, pisky, big, fast, sweet man. What's does this crown mean? It just means you're like the number one, like number two big chatter. That's really what it means. It's more about like chatting. Helping my landlord set up a oh look, looks like Grace is streaming right now. Looks like Gracie is streaming. Gracie, if I knew she was streaming, damn it, she saw me streaming. It's fine, just fine. This won't take too long, and depending on, cause I know Ruby's supposed to stream later today, so depending on things, I'll send you either to Ruby or Grace.
No, we weren't really gonna make a big deal about it. But so he's like, okay, all right, well, let me get Mr. Deadman's name, and let me get your name and you guys' info, and I'll write a little report, right? So that's what happened. That's all we knew. We didn't ask him to do anything. We thought it was just gonna stay local, and it's just like, okay, we're just putting this out there, in case anything else happens, which we seriously, whatever, doubt. But we had no.
You should have streamed earlier when nobody was streaming. To be fair, this was like a last minute thing. I wasn't really last minute. I just wasn't sure how it's gonna go. But I'm still. I said fuck it. It's only a 2-hour stream anyway. I'm also gonna have to cut through certain parts because there is just copyrighted stuff. And I was supposed to increase it anyway. This really won't be. It won't be like the last stream where that was like 3 hours. It should be like close to it. So either way, it doesn't matter.
No idea.
I'm not coping.
No idea that this was going to happen. So let's keep watching. But that's the setup. It was, just a casual sort of like just asking the cop questions about, what, usually you do with these kind of stop pooping lips into mic. You mean popping? Am I popping into the mic? Okay. Try not to do that. All right. So let's see where the story goes from here.
I thought he was joking around. I thought he was thick-skinned. I was enjoying it because I thought I found someone finally. I'd be able to have a sort of jockeying riff back and forth and know that we're not actually going to meet in real life because that would be dumb. I was mistaken. I'm still searching for my original co-host. If you see me from the beginning, you know my original co-host back from the Dead Man Tome podcast days, Mark Hazy. I'm still searching for my replacement. Haven't found him. Perhaps never will because I take things too far. There's a certain child book I would read to my kids called Clark the Shark. And perhaps I'm Clark the Shark. I just take things too far. I just don't realize it. I understand it's hard to tell what's sincere and what's not, but that is. So when I was doing a stream about gardening tools, the stream I did where I explained that this is a pick hoe and not a pickaxe, it could be called a pickaxe, but that would be a mislabel. And pick hoe is kind of a funny term, so they call it something else. They might just call it a pickaxe, but it's about the blade. It's about the blade on the other side, okay? During that stream, I did receive a call, but I didn't realize it because my phone was on silent, and it was actually under the desk. I actually took a call that day from Ethiopian people that were kind of curious about my involvement with that guy, with that boomer. So I did take that call, but I totally missed the other one. I only saw that one because I saw my phone light up. I should have answered that because that
We had no idea that he was like gonna get a call. No clue. We thought, you know, the officer was just kind of like didn't really care.
would have been great Kino content because that would have been the Warren Police Department officer that called me. I don't want to say.
How long has he been searching for a co-host? I didn't realize he had like a co-host to begin with. Ethiopian, referencing. He should have what Ralph does today. Use Gark as his co-host. Gark. Brutal. Another Ralph L.
Say his name. I don't want to get him involved in this, but he kind of already is. You know how that works, but it's 100% true. It's 100% true. I can post some things there in case you don't believe me. So.
Oh, Orthobro says, "Oh, I thought Orthobro was going to be watching Jay Dyer's stream instead of me." So, welcome. He says, "Why even bother then? You mean going to the police?" You know, I wanted to see them.
Why does dead man bother the door of Ethiopian slave labor? That's interesting. Courier. Mr. Deadman, make me a dream. Show me the moles of the ET. I have no clue what I'm going with. The old bro. Dude, has Grace always been attracted? Dude, for some weird reason, I noticed this Grace attract like the most offhanded Orthodox people I can imagine. That's brutal.
As I said. And also just to figure out, like, what do people usually do in these kind of situations? Like, it was a death threat. Okay, how serious does the police take this? What is it, you know? Just to kind of find out. And also, frankly, to talk to another human being in real life, because this gets a little bit alienating sometimes. It's okay. I love it, but, you know, sometimes it's just like you forget, like, oh, you know, because I don't get out much, if you can't tell. So it's nice to just...
Nah, I noticed that. We all knew that.
You know, it's not a far walk, really, at all. It's a stone's throw, right over there. And it's nice to just, you know, talk to somebody who's in charge and makes you feel secure. At least for me. I don't want to put that on my dad, but that's what I liked about it. She ruined a man's soul because she wanted to hold a cop's nightstick. What's a nightstick? This is an English guy, isn't it? What do they use over there? A baton? A baton? The rod thingy? This guy had a gun and a taser and handcuffs. So, sad. She's lying about some of the facts here. Odd. What am I lying about? I'm lying about something? I don't know. Nightstick is the Yank word, FFS. No, it's not. I've never heard anybody say nightstick.
I mean, she got a good point. I always heard baton. I heard another use for it, but never heard. No, wait, what am I saying? No, I've heard nightstick. What is he going on about? Funny woman.
So, you're wrong about that. Anyways.
If I had answered that, I also would not have to have explained things to my mother, which is the worst part. You know me, I'm sort of a mama's boy. I respect
I can tell
her opinion quite a bit. I mean, what can I say? I am in a way the stereotypical Texan Southern boy in that regard. It's you know, we all do things that our moms probably disagree with, right? But when our mom has concerns about our safety and the safety of the kids and all that, it gets, you got to hear that. So I received a text message from my dad saying, "What is going on, son? There's a police officer looking for you," and that had me worried. Not about the police officer. Got me worried.
Now, obviously, he is joking about some of this stuff, right? Like, he's joking about the Ethiopian mafia thing or whatever. Right, okay, yeah, I get it. He's a jokester, right? But...
No, guys, the Ethiopian mafia, the real thing. I need to believe it. You know what? After it saved their life. Wow. The Ethiopian mafia. No, Mr. Deadman. He really been Deadman parent got a call. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I knew his wife was called, but not his parents. That's brutal. Grace, you got the cops to call his parents? I can only imagine his response being like, Mama, please, forgive me, Mama.
I do believe that all of these family calls were real, and I just love this image of his mom calling him. Oh,
Demo.
it's great stuff. Thank you, Deadman. It's
Wife
great
is
stuff.
gonna
It's great
find out.
stuff.
You know, I sleep next to my wife, unlike that boomer dad. I sleep next to my wife, and I was worried that at any moment she would find out, and I'd be kicked out of the house, or worse. So the next
Grace nearly ruined a marriage. I mean, technically, by Courtney's logic, that Grace already ruined her marriage with Ben. I guess she nearly ruined Mr. Deadman marriage. Brutal.
day, actually not even then. That night, I listened to my the voicemail, and I called the Warren Police Department to find out that the officer was off duty. It was not there. I was a little disappointed. I made that call at midnight, by the way. Actually, it was like 1 o'clock or 1 a.m. in the morning. Why? Because I wanted to nip this in the bud before my wife found out, and then explain it to her in a sort of sugar-coated way. Okay. All right. So I had to wait.
Okay, now I don't know if this is true or not. I'm taking it on face value that he's running around trying to call the cops here to sort of like get them to stop investigating before his wife finds out. He's like frantically like waiting for them to answer. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
3 o'clock my time, 3 p.m. the next day, to contact that police department to get this taken care of, get it handled before the wife finds out. All right, so it finally happens. I called them, left the message again. They called me back. And finally, when that happened, I was like, finally, we can get this over. I answered. I was like, man, this is Mr. Deadman. I think I know what this is about. Yeah, he's like, this officer. I almost said his name. I'll say Officer Modernus. Officer Modernus. He was like,
Okay, that is not his name. I'm not gonna say what his name is, but you did not. That's not his name. I would put some respect on his name. Okay, what a nice guy. He took all this trouble to help us out, and you won't even say his name right. But I'm not gonna say it. But that is not his name. Oh wait, I want to get back to this.
It probably was like Modernus or something. Grace. Grace has a thing for the brown man, right? Grace has a thing for the tan people, right? The funny Mexican person that works in a taco stand, right? Lalo, Adam. Think about it. She has a thing for some brown. I said, Ben-Hur literally paying child support with incest and abuse money. Wow, Ethiopian monster imagine some thug in a Rasta gear with blunt hanging out their lip, threatening you for the door. Gotta hand it to the dead man. He's been in the door game since the beginning. He's been at it since the beginning. He lost his job because of the door. Cop do so much for a pretty face, don't they? A pretty face with mommy and daddy issues. Hey, you gotta have some God problems in there somewhere.
Indigo's right, moron. Nightsticks were a thing before tasers. Indigo's right about nightstick. What? Nightstick? What are you guys talking about? I've never heard that word before. Nightstick? Are you guys just trolling me? Mr. Deadman loves his wife and mom. What a loser, lol. Oh god, this guy again. You are an evil, vindictive woman. I feel sorry for your dad. Yeah, there you go. Now you get it. You should feel sorry for him. I'm a terrible person, obviously. I'm laughing at this poor man who just made a joke. His family may be in shambles because of it, obviously. I mean, I'm a terrible, terrible person. It was a Portuguese name. Any guesses? Yeah, any guesses? Modernus is not correct.
Cops say I called at 1 a.m. The cop wasn't on duty. You think it's 1 a.m. Quadratic corrected me and said he lost his CPS job for the Vickers. Another more crazy white trash family you have to cover spot. Shit, yeah, all right. You know what? Where do I start with them? Deadman got involved with the vicar. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently, he lost his job because of the vicar.
Not
Vicars.
You don't even research enough. You don't even pay enough attention. This kind police officer is talking to you. You don't even care enough to get his real name. That's not his name. All right.
Guys, don't do anything with that information, okay? I mean that. Don't. He was like, look, man, I get it. He's like, yeah, this about that. It's about that. And I was like, oh, wait. I told him, look, it was just a joke. It was all just jokes. It was like, yeah, I get it. First Amendment or, free speech, all that stuff. But, sometimes there's a line. He was like, I saw your content. I saw your stuff. And, I saw the one video. I was like, wait, you saw the one video? With the video with the Pico? He's like, yeah, the Pico video. I saw that. I was like, oh, wait. Is it a Pico or a pickaxe? And he's like, well, and he said this.
The demon said, that's what I always said. The demon doesn't know when to stop, when to quit. Stop messing with horny nests of white trash families. Vicar A-logging was the thing back in the summer of 2022. The Vicars were the original Thorpes the whole time. What if the Vicars are just the Thorpes? That would be really funny. Yeah. I mean, if Deadman really wanted to pick more, if Deadman really wanted to, keep knocking the hornet nest, he should get into Gore World. Like, there's so many Gore World he can just pick on. Like, just the amount of Gore World people he can just start a fight with would be brutal. Just the way Deadman as a person, it would be hilarious.
This, I mean, he must have seen my stream. Well, I know he's seen my other stream. He was like, it all depends on the blade. It all depends on how, the angle of that blade there. It's like, yeah, that's right. This is gardening tools. It's good to know about that. But, he found that funny. He found that video funny. He was like, I get it. You're doing like a Negan thing. I don't mean to offend you, but you look like you're trying to do a Negan thing. I was like, I don't know how that's supposed to offend me.
Okay. I want to look this up. What is this? Negan? Because the officer said that to us too. Oh, it's the Walking Dead guy. He thinks he's trying to do this. Yeah. Because I remember even the officer, when we were showing him the video, he was like, "Oh, he's trying to do a Walking Dead thing." Okay, now I get it. Okay, back to the video. F you then. I'm off. I don't know what to tell you, Ortho bro. You're this guy. All right, he's like this Orthodox guy. His mood swings are so violent. It's like dealing with a child. I mean, one second he's like, Grace, you need to be, I can see you're getting tired. You need to go easier on yourself. Stop streaming so much. And then, 5 minutes later, he's like, fuck you stupid whore. It's like, guy, calm down. I don't know what to tell you. I like you. Just chill out. You don't always have to be like freaking out about everything. What are you even saying? F you then, I'm off. Like, what, you don't like how I'm doing the stream? Calm down.
I said, it's like play 6 degrees of locale. You can't connect them all. Then I said, like, honestly, the fact that people back then were worried about Grace's health, it's pretty interesting that there were still people that were worried about her own health. Interesting. But then people just flip-flop with her. Very interesting information.
I told Grace to be sympathetic and compassionate and sympathetic. I know. I'm being terrible. Who? Can I do my grossly voice? I'll try to do it. If anybody knows this guy, okay, I'll try to do this voice. Who wants compassion and sympathetic? We want her to be ruthless. Pretty good. I think everybody should leave. So, yeah, get out of my chat. This is my channel. Shut up. Yeah, you know why you want everybody to leave, Dad? Because I have 31 viewers, which is, whatever. But still, it's a lot. I appreciate everybody for being here. I have 31 viewers, and how many did you have on your stream yesterday? Oh, it just dropped to 27. All right, never mind. I'm going to go back to the video.
Okay. He's like, you wear the leather jacket, you have a cigar, and, you're like, I'm going to show you my Pico. All right. But then he's like, but then I saw the Blood War video, and I had to interject. I was like, oh yeah, that was all fake. I wasn't self-harming. He's like, yeah, I know. That's what self-harm looks like. It's like, okay, but I saw the Blood War video. He said, and that was a little over the top. I was like, okay, yeah. And he even quoted. He was like, yeah, you did the Blood War. You said this is gonna be a Blood War, Mr. Thorpe. And I said that even in context. I'm gonna refer to him as Boomer Dad now. Okay, but he said that the Ethiopian mafia thing. I was like, okay. And he even told me he saw his investigation, by the way. This poor officer, this poor man, okay? He's paid to serve and protect, right? And what he had to do for his investigation was watch, like, probably 2 hours or more of Mr. Deadman content. And I'm talking, like, everything. He watched everything about.
Okay, I want to say, I think the reason for this is because I believe him. I believe that the officer, like, watched his content. I think the reason for this, and I think it's really sweet, is that we live in a small town, right? So I don't think that these officers have ever actually like seen a real whatever death threat online. You know what I mean? Like I think they were like, oh, okay, this is kind of, and I'm sure well, I don't know if I'm sure, but it's kind of like, I could read you. It's actually really funny. We get the newspaper for this town and the police report. It's so, I mean, it's like we live in the smallest town in the smallest state in the United States. So, it's, you drive 10 minutes and you're like out of the town either way. You know what I mean? So like the police reports are always like, teenagers were kicking a ball on South Main Street. The officers were called and advised them to cut it out. And that's literally what they put in the police report of the newspaper. So I think these guys, probably he was like, oh, okay, well, I'm kind of interested in this, which is cool. I appreciate it. What's going on in the chat? Oh, whoa, Ben, you hear that? Whoa, shots fired. Oh, because I said he has less viewers than me. Maybe you can understand this, Ben. You are abusive towards your daughter. He's not. I abuse him. But
I abuse him. What the fuck? Even Grace, was Grace self-doxing herself? Was Grace self-doxing herself back then? Like, I abused Ben, actually. Ben is the real victim, guys. You don't understand. Ben is the real victim, and you gotta accept that he is. It's his reason. No, no. This is old. This is stuff that has been private. This is stuff that only I have access to right now. Right. It's been consistent. This is from the archive. I am doing what Mark Fusion and Lalo could not do. The bare minimum. This it can't be. She isn't bloated. Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, I was right here, Momo. It says Schizo is going over the first Dorf's TV videos. Yeah, right here. Momo. Right here, yeah. November 21, 2020. I just figured from the walling distance. Yeah. Yeah, this is, we're going through the archive since I was given permission to go through all of it. And to do the job, I guess I'm taking over your guys' job. I'm taking over the most basic job, and that's restreaming and somewhat editing these things out. Oh, damn. Yeah, I later on, I know that later streams when I go and once we get into the more longer streams, depending on the level, if there's a lot of slurs being thrown around, they will be recorded, and then I will just go through and edit it. And I went through, a program to do that for me. So we will have edited version of the Dorp stream that are YouTube compliant. I am sorry for everybody who not.
He's right. What did he say? A pair of tits will only get you so far. Yeah. Which is why, because, okay. I don't know if this is flipped or not, but I did bring a storybook. So I will be giving you guys a bedtime story. So it's not just me.
Always Grace would read storybooks. I think Gracie, if you're listening, I think you need to read storybook. Somebody should make a FaceTime lapse of Grace to see a progress over the years. Hey, you know what? When these videos are gonna be coming out, you guys will have that. Somebody is probably right now pre-planning to do all the face laps over the years now. all through my efforts.
If you hang around, I will, because I know there's mostly English people watching, and it's 3:30 right now, so it's 8:30 for them. So I will be reading them to hopefully all the way to sleep tonight. I picked a story already. It's called The Flower Queen's Daughter. So hang around for that. Maybe that'll get me a couple more views. It's not reversed. Oh yeah. Well, you can see it's a really cool book. Actually, we have all of them. The Yellow Fairy Book. It's kind of dirty though. Anyways, back to the video.
The zombie hunter stuff, the live streams. He's seen old videos from a long time ago when I was throwing up in a toilet wearing a Mario shirt. He's seen it all.
I clipped the Larry the Cucumber storybook reading during the LA arc. What the hell, really? Wait a minute. That means we'll get like unreleased storybooks. Damn. We'll get unreleased storybook time. Oh my god, that's gonna be a real project. Imagine going through all these streams just to find the storybooks and just making them into one big fat video.
Oh, like, and that's really at that point. That's when.
Get so if you get copyrighted issue when the door do their karaoke or dancing, so you should make those kicks only streams. What I'll do, that is a good idea. The only other option is to just cut them out of the streams. But you know what? If people want that, yeah, then I don't mind doing that. Like, cause that is an option. I could just cut them out, but we will be missing out on a lot of things. So they will. I guess there are gonna be certain streams that are gonna be kicked, and then I'll just re-release them onto YouTube and have those segments just cut off completely. So either way, it's just either way, fuck it, we ball. We'll ball. Cause there is a segment like literally right around the 51-50 mark. Those are the most popular things about the dwarves. The karaoke.
Like, all he really wanted to do was talk to me, just to tell me that like this happened. He wants to write a report, and just to be careful. That's it. So, all right, it's like you do you, but if I was you, don't say his name or whatever. Just be careful. I can't tell you what to do right now because there's nothing legally, but just be careful. I was like, okay, that's good. I even told him, actually, the worst thing about this is that now I'm going to explain it to my mom and to my wife. Well, I explained it to my mom because that would be easier. And I did that, and that went well. That went fine. Okay. Then I explained it to my wife, which I did. I did that after the stream last night, and well, let me show you. So, my wife is my wife is Hispanic.
Look at his eyes. He looks like he's trying to pretend he got beaten. Mr. Damon, did your Spanish wife beat you? Did she hit you with the chancla? Did she hit you with the chancla? Mr. Deadman? Who beat you? Who beat you, Mr. Deadman? Who touched you in your no-no square?
Very Hispanic. She uses a.
Look at him! The moment he had to take a quick pause. I bet she does. That pause when he said she's very Hispanic. You can tell that she's at least threatening to whip his ass a number of times. You can tell the man's seen shit. You can tell. Look that facial. Look that facial of like I've seen some shit, dude. You don't understand. You don't understand.
A chancla. Okay, that's a flip flop. In case you don't know. Okay, and this is not the first time I've done this. With the Vicker clan, there was a situation, right?
All right, I'm not okay. Obviously, I'm not sure if his wife actually beat him or if he's joking because you can never tell with these people. But either way, either it's a joke about he gets beaten by his wife, or his wife did really beat him, which is hilarious. This fucking Mexican woman or Hispanic or whatever. I think he said she's Mexican. What are you doing? You're doing stupid stuff on the internet. You stop it.
I need to stop doing those little shorts with the pickaxe and doing like funny little videos. I think they're funny. They are funny. People like them. They're entertaining. You pretend to play like with the Vickers clan. I pretended to be I can't think of the name of the character, a particular character from the Warriors. The whole Warriors come out and play thing. I just did that. In this situation, I guess with the Boomer Dad, I was being Negan from The Walking Dead essentially. It's just, but my wife was not so happy. And I'm only streaming right now because my wife is gone. My wife is gone. She left. She left to go.
My wife is gone. She left. She went to go buy food and make me dinner. And I'm safe. When she's not around, I'm safe. She's definitely beating with the 1,000 yards. The bridge are burning. Now we sing and dance. Hallelujah.
Go see her dad. Her dad is very Mexican too.
Her dad is very Mexican too. Yo, he's seen some shit. He's been yelled at. You know that his wife yelled at him at least once right in front of his father-in-law. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You foolish man! Stop messing with the white trash. Oh, why do you white people so like this? Oh my god. So stupid, stupid, stupid. You white people. Come on, Mr. Dead Man. No more, no more. And like, I can imagine like the father-in-law is. Let's go with my daughter. She's always yelling at you. She reminds me of my wife, her mom. Her mom does the same. Oh my god, I don't know how you deal with these women. It's just Devin, like, you know, you like, he wears a screaming bed. Mr. Dodman, you good? Did she no touch you? Good, good. My wife also beat me last night. I forgot to buy her expensive yogurt and forgot to get her Botox. She beat me last night. I mean, no like. I drank a whole case of Corona. I mean, no like. You don't like when she beat me. Reminds me when my daddy beat me.
This side of the family is very, very Mexican. I mean, recently came here Mexican.
Oh, they're real. They're straight from. Bueno. Oh, they're straight from the boat Mexican. Oh, you know that man was. Oh, no me gusta. You know he's from. Oh my god, the fact that he said they're straight. They're straight off the boat Mexican. Oh my god, he was yeah. Poor man was literally getting a whole mouthful. What did you mean? What did you mean? What did you mean? You mess with these white people. What did you mean the cops called you? Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stupid. And there's. God, why am I reminded of my own family? Holy shit, I gotta stop doing the Mexican voice. Wait, I could do it. I'm Spanish.
And I mean that they are also in various trades. They're all scattered in various trades that would make it easy to make someone disappear or ruin someone's life if they were to cross the line. Yeah, I don't know if I.
Okay, this just occurred to me. I've already watched this, but all right. So you can never tell whether this guy's being honest, right? Because he does this thing. Okay, you can never tell if he's being sincere. Okay, but I just don't really understand. So he's joking about his like wife's family being able to like do a hit on somebody. I get it, right? It's supposed to be threatening, like, oh, my wife knows people to us, right, or to whoever.
My wife knows the cartels. My wife is part of the cartel. No, wrong word. My wife is part of the cartel. Mr. Deadman, if you're not careful, I'll get my cousins after you. And they know many people. You know, they know many people. If you don't pay attention, if you don't behave, I'll get my cousin. He'll rip your balls off and make you eat it. Okay? Okay? Good. No more messing with the white people. They're crazy. They're crazy like you. I don't know why. Why are you like this? In Mexico, we usually just beat each other and no more crazy. But here, all crazy. Why am I reliving my childhood? This is like my childhood. Mr. Deadman is just going through what I gone through already. Shit, poor man. He's getting hit with a chancla. He's getting me, Miss Primo, my MS Primo, my cousin. They are the MS. Cartels, cartels, the cartels. You better behave. No more messing with the Vickers. Who are the Thorpe? Who's this bitch Grace Thorpe? You better not be talking to that whore. Abortion. Mr. Dammit probably listening to this in one way or another. He's like, damn. He talks just like my wife. He talks like them. What the fuck did this boy went through? So these people are crazy. Stop messing with these white people. And not with the white trash, okay? I need Jesus. I need alcohol. I need Jesus. So fuck.
But if it's a joke, you just keep running into this thing. I wouldn't joke about that, right? Especially if you can't tell if it's sincere. I wouldn't joke about my husband's family being able to put a hit on somebody if they like being criminals, essentially. I don't know.
I'll get the family. I'll get my primos, my abuelitas. I'll get them. That skis report is coming through today. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. That's what happens when you take a 30-minute nap, force yourself to wake up, take a cup of coffee, and just free ball it. We ball.
Maybe it's funny, maybe it's real, who knows? But like, once again, it seems stupid to me. His eyes are so puffy you couldn't tell if he was injured. That's true. I did see one of his eyes looked a little puffier than usual, but not sure. Oh, this guy's taking my side. Okay. Ben, weren't you just saying that no men rank your daughter over 6? She's gorgeous and you're a hideous man with 2 hair side poofs. 2 hair side poofs. Oh, that reminded me. There, because you said 2 side hair poofs, and I was like, ooh. There was that guy David Walsh News Network. He also did a video on reacting to us, and he called my dad's things little side hair poofs. No men rank my me over a 6. Oh yeah, but that's true. It's not him. Obviously, I'm higher than a 6. Obviously, okay. I know that if everybody gives me my true rating, and I don't even believe in ratings, all right? But if they were to give me my true rating, they'd be simps or whatever, so they give me a 6. Fine. I get it, obviously. But, you know, my dad is just saying that that's what people have said. But thank you for saying I'm gorgeous. Ben has strange bangs. Gummy Bear is David Walsh. No, he's not. Is he? Oh.
I know they mentioned David Walsh a few times already. I didn't really realize how far back they go with him. I gotta go find the interview with David Walsh and the Dorps. That right there would be interesting watch to see them interact. And I guess Grace has always seen herself as a hot chick. You know, it is summertime. It is hot. It is white girl summer. You know what I mean? It is white girl summer as we speak.
Oh. Well, if he is, are you trolling me, Dad? Because wouldn't he say David Walsh? But anyways, David Walsh has asked me to be his co-host. Oh, we're up to 36 viewers. Oh wow. Okay, I feel like taking a little song break or something, but who knows? Duvid's here. God forbid. Hey, Duvid, I haven't seen you in a while. Do you know who King Cobra JFS is? He also has epic gender relation discussions and may be worth a clap. I've never heard of him. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically down to collab with anybody. Obviously, this is my second stream.
The fact that she never follows says 2025 must be brutal for Grace since she isn't even close to a 6 anymore. Brutal. I mean, this looks like she has like very light makeup. Or maybe she really had let herself go over the year back when 36 felt awesome. Damn. Get crack. Makes you feel old now. Brutal. I'm surprised she never collabed with King Cobra. Like, honestly, if she collabed with King Cobra, that would be an amazing stream. Don't know why she never did. Like, what are you doing? You had an opportunity. You could have gotten the Cobra. You know what I mean? You could have gotten that the Cobra sauce. You could have got that the Cobra. You could have made it with Cobra. You couldn't have little bogless babies, right? The bogless wars. You know, what would you even call the relationship, King Cobra and Grace? It's only 2 years ago? Yeah. Well, technically 3. God, we're all old. Shit, 2022 was a wild time for me.
And not really in general, you know what I mean.
Cobra is a diva? Yeah. Oh yeah, he is. He is a diva. But can you imagine like a Dorp Cobra stream? Dorps aren't going to be allowed into the Bog Kingdom. The Bogadom? No. As my blood oath, I will get Grace. I will get Grace to have an interview with King Cobra. I will somehow, through sheer autism alone, the lottery, through sheer autism alone, I will get King Cobra to collab with Grace Dorp. One way or another. We are starting out small, but I will make it happen some way. Somehow, some way, I will make it happen. Even if it means I gotta buy one of his wands, guys, we gotta buy one of his wands, and that's how we'll get him to collab.
Raza's back. Raza's been ignoring me. I don't know if you are a 6, but I definitely give you 1. Oh, you mean the 666 thing? Oh, 6 foot tall. I can't do his voice. Grace. 6 foot tall. 6 inches and what was it? 6 figures. What's up, Grace? Oh, Larry's here. Larry is a normal person, guys. Pretty sure Larry is a normal person. He watches a lot of other Catholic streams, so pretty sure Larry's normal. Hi, Larry. The chat is full of very, very, very dirty English boys right now, so don't be too alarmed by what they have to say. Forget Seinfeld. This is the real show about nothing. Hey. Piss off the Thorpes. Because I'm at 40 viewers right now, so welcome everybody. Let's keep reacting.
Cross that line with her, but I might be on very, very thin ice. Okay, so there are real consequences to all this, and I suppose joking around and sending out little jokes to people with pickaxes are costing me my life, my family life. I love my kids, I love my wife, and it's serious stuff, man. I don't know what to do with that, you know. I just gotta stop. But I told my wife that it's hard to. I'm sort of an instigator. I always have been. Okay, you guys probably would believe this too. That like at Thanksgiving dinner, I'm like the worst person at the table. I'm just an instigator. It's gotten so bad to where like I'm not even really invited to Thanksgiving dinners. Not really. I mean, I know my place now. I just get a plate and I shut up.
Ironically, my dad is also not invited to Thanksgiving dinners, nor am I, really. So we have that in common, Mr. Deadman. Mr. Sadman. I'm going to call him Mr. Sadman. Poor Mr. Sadman.
Why?
You got the archive. I believe you can do anything. Yes, I could actually. Technically, yes. I need to see Grace drink some of the Cobra mead. There you go. Cobra making mead was wild. I don't know if he's still doing it or not, but that whole mead saga was... Dude could have nearly died. I mean, like, honestly... Like, if Cobra would have continued, he could have actually died from making the mead. Like, that's not even me joking. I mean, he could have genuinely died. In terms, that's it. That's not ironic. That's not ironic whatsoever.
About my kids. I want my kids to have a good connection with my parents. I might, because I'm such an instigator, might be sort of outcasted in a certain way or silenced in a certain way. I know my place. Whenever I go over their place, I just grab some beers and go on the back porch and I just chill and smoke cigars. I know. Like, if they want to hear what I want to think, if they want to hear what I have to say, they can come talk to me.
Okay, is he being serious? Because I know what he's talking about. I know that feeling of isolation and stuff, but I can't tell if it's sincere. If it's sincere... I guess I would just say, I mean, does your family watch your content? I don't know. But I have the feeling it's all a joke, right? It's all a joke. I don't know. When he's talking about his family, it seems like he's talking from experience.
Until then, I'll be quiet. I'm an instigator. Always have been. I guess always will be. But it's costing me. It's costing me my family, guys. You probably don't believe me that my parents, not my parents, but my kids and my wife are not here. I know. I joke around a lot. It's hard to tell what's real and what's not real.
Thanksgiving is a weird day for streamers. He was increasing his tolerance of the botulinum toxin. Botulinum. Oh, I know what you mean. I said it wrong. I know. Yeah. Maybe that would be a funny thing. It's not a joke since Mr. Devin like to talk to weirdos on the VC. I gotta one day join his Discord to see what that's like, because I've heard some crazy stories and I'm down for it. I'm 100% down for it.
Right, the light gets blurred. I can go yell in the house some words that I wouldn't be able to yell, because to prove to you, I'm not gonna do a house tour, okay? But I'll show you.
All right. I want to take a closer look here. What do we got? We got this helmet. We've got, what is this? Gentleman Jack, an empty whiskey bottle. Okay. We've got a beer poster, another beer poster. The worst part has got to be this. Oh, I thought it was a Marvel poster because of this thing. Isn't that the Captain America shield? well, whatever. I mean, the tiger is just. We got what is this? What is this? A can of beer right here? Um. Oh, that's disgusting. Sorry. Couple of books. All right. I would make some improvements here. You know, I know I don't have much to. I don't know how much to stand on because. What? You fucked up my joke. You fucked my joke up. Tell it again. I don't know if you're a 6, but I definitely give you one. I give you one is slang for. Well, it doesn't make any sense as a joke. Okay, maybe I'm stupid. I don't get the joke. I don't know if you are a 6, but I definitely give you one. Oh, hey, like you. Oh, okay, I get it now. It wasn't. Make a better one. That was a terrible joke. Well, maybe I'm just stupid. I didn't get it. Okay. What is going on in this chat? Eat onions? Oh, that's that joke that everybody. What is wrong with this woman? Well, he should have. I would definitely give you one. He should have put it as a 1 instead of. You know what I mean? It didn't connect the numbers. Anyways, let's go back. This British accent is causing me pain. Yeah, well, I do a good Raza impression, but I'm nervous right now, so maybe when I calm down a little bit.
She had her allergies back then too. Holy shit. She must have. Huh. I just noticed that too. She had her allergies back then. She must be actually highly allergic to something in the environment because there's no way, if it's been going on for almost 2 years, then it's something way worse than like a nostril infection or anything. It could just be like the environment. It could just be how she lives. I mean, people said that Grace doesn't really clean herself a lot, right? But like still, or it could be like the makeup. Maybe she's allergic to the makeup itself and has been causing that reaction for so long. That could be a thing. Or maybe like the material in her hair product that could also be a factor.
Yeah. So yeah, I would make some changes. The tiger thing. I don't know. It's just like classic bad art here. I feel like the shelves are a little messy. And I hate this poster behind this, whatever this is. I don't know. I would just say clean it up a little bit. But I do like the lighting, so we'll give him that. So this is him proving to us that his parents aren't here by going out of the room and screaming profanities. I mean, not his parents, his wife and kids. Okay.
I could act all tough now. That my Mexican wife is gone. I'm sorry, Chad. I haven't really been paying attention to what you had to say. I just had to get the story out. I hope you forgive me. And also, like, I'm looking at this monitor, and the chat's actually over here, and it should be arranged differently. But okay.
All right. Let's take a short break because Raza told me to do so. I have a song prepared for you guys. Are you actually fucking critiquing his goddamn setup? Holy fuck, just shut up and sing. Oh, Mr. Man. Okay, he wants me to do karaoke. Yes, I am critiquing his setup. Okay. I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I sure hope I can play this, but it's a pretty small band, so I wanted to show you like basically my favorite song of all time, and I can dance.
I guess we get to see the origin of Gracie's little dance. Too bad it's copyrighted music. So, but what we are gonna do is we're just gonna have it in the background, and I'll have some commentary. Look at her. Look at Grace, right? Like we could take a moment to appreciate how much Grace has grown. That man got a lot of great qualities as a streamer, to be honest. Wait, do you see how it started?
Sorry, David. It was a little bit, because I love David Walsh. I love that guy he had on, Jorg. Maybe I'll show you guys the stream later. Okay, the stream that did another reaction to us. This guy, David Walsh, he's great. Okay, he is really
sing
good
over
at
it,
just,
maybe
talking shit. Really good at it. But the whole stream kind of fell apart after like an hour. But the first hour was perfect. I think what he needs is a little shot of internet Viagra to keep his stream up. Okay, let me show you the song. And I'm turning the chat off, and I don't care what you guys say, okay? I'm just gonna dance. This is my favorite song of all time. And if it gets this stream shut down, then fine. But I doubt it will.
Good thing I'm here.
I don't think I can't really show you the video, but it's called Heat Above by Greta Van Fleet. I don't think I can show the video because I think the
Yarg is
algorithm
in
definitely
prison
has
right
it.
now. Oh, holy
So,
shit.
turning the chat off. Say whatever you
Yarg
want,
is
I
in
don't care.
prison.
You're just
Everyone
gonna
in the
enjoy this.
Dorfverse to see him must be more relaxed in these old videos. Yeah, yes, he is. Everyone in the Dorfverse thought Yarg was dead. No, he's in prison. Look at her. Look at her being so happy. Grace, I'll sing you a song. I'll sing you a song. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Do, 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 do. Deep the Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look how happy she is, guys. Look at her. Look at her little dance. That was beautiful. Send that to Grace. Grace, I'm sing a song for you. You sing Frank Sinatra. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. Why do I do autism intensive? You people. This is what you people do to me. Look. You're making the other spud scared. Right. Look. He's gone. Now he's gone. You're making him scared. Now he's scared. Look. Come back. Oh, look. He's coming back. He's coming. I don't get paid enough for this bullshit. I don't get paid enough for anything. What the fuck is wrong? Look at him. He's coming back slowly. Oh, no. And he's gone. No. This is when they had those hungers of Kate Ben keeping referencing they spent to do YouTube. It was carefree. Yeah. Look at him. Oh, no, that he disappeared. Yeah, I know what I gotta do. Look. Oh, and he's disappearing behind Grace. Oh, you scare him, guys. Look at Grace. Look at Grace being punk rock. We can't have this in the hood. I love it. We can't have this in the hood. This is illegal. This is illegal to have in the hood. No, we cannot have this. No dancing. I'm not scaring him off. He's scaring Stinky Spud. No, Bruce Spud, no. Yeah, this shit goes on for 5 minutes. Imagine watching this live for the first time and not knowing where things would go. It must be brutal. Must be very brutal. Guys, you guys can still save her. Grace, all Grace needed a rock star boyfriend who can sing her, her favorite song. That's what Grace needs. Grace needs a rock star boyfriend. You know what? Jeremy plays a guitar. Maybe if Jeremy plays the guitar more for Grace, so fall for him more. No? That's what Grace needs to do. Grace needs a rock star boyfriend. Honestly, this was on kick. Next time I gotta pre-plan these shit ahead of time more often. Is he done? Damn it, Grace, why do you take so long for your musical? Why are you like this, Gracie? I thought we came to an agreement that you can't be like this anymore. Okay, I think it looks like she's done. Sweaty armpit, disgusting. Now she's tired. Oh, okay.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't get up. Maybe is my mic coming in way too loud? I hear it really loud, but maybe that's just me. I will do a dance standing up next time. Maybe in our next interlude. But I really like that song. I tried to give it my all. I was a little self-conscious there. A little self-conscious, a little nervous. That was awful. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did my crazy eyes. Okay, so back to Dead Man. Why is it not loading? Hold on 1 second. Check it out, though. Check it out. Heat Above by Greta Van Fleet. Oh, great band. They have another really good one called, they're sort of like Led Zeppelin. They sound like them, but not really like them. The other one is, okay, who even cares? But the other one is, what is it called? When the Curtain Falls. That's a really good one, too. Okay, here we go. Oh, wrong one. She feels embarrassed. She should. No, fuck you. I think I did a good job. I think you guys enjoyed. Okay, here we go, finally. Okay, back to the stream. Everybody can calm down.
I'm so sorry, Chad.
I've been feeling that a lot of these early Gray stream have a lot of like dead air moments, like not like dead air, like not like dead air, but a lot of like moments like these, and I just kind of have to just cut right through the bullshit.
You're all I have right now. You're all I have. So, I guess I should ask you, should I stop? Or should I double down? Should I be more of a provocateur and go all crazy? No, I shouldn't do that. Honestly, let's joke about that. I'm not that nice, man. I need to stop. Doing this. It's getting out of hand.
All right. Again, is he being serious? I don't know. Okay, but I would say, I get it. I get it. I'm not trying to be condescending here or anything. This is sincere. I get it when you go too far. I've done that a couple times. My mom did that. She said the N-word with the hard R twice on a stream. It wasn't that big of a deal, but she did do that. And then she kept...
Courtney said the hard R twice? What the hell?
Well, she said it once, and then she doubled down. And I get that. Because you're sort of like, when you're live, when you're streaming, you just... I don't know. It's kind of bad content if you... What the hell is this? You little slime bucket, unbleached. I'm gonna beat you down, slime bucket. Oh, you're talking about... Okay, another chatter. That guy looks like he's been chopping onions for 48 hours. Hi, Till. Nice to see you. I wish you had an avatar or any kind of profile pic rather than just the black. But okay. Yes, he does have this sort of eye problem. Now, I have fat cheeks, sort of, and small eyes, but not nearly as bad as him, unfortunately. I'm calling out Slime Bucket's Grace. Yeah. My bad. That wasn't for me. Base Courtney. Yeah, I know. Well, it wasn't so based for me, was it? When I had to take the stream down, and I still haven't edited it because, well, I'm lazy. But that's besides the point. It wasn't so fun for me because it was a really good stream, and she had to go and do that. And I don't know if YouTube cares, but I didn't want to risk it. So, yeah, cringe, Courtney. It was cringe. Vocal fry? Is that me? I don't know. Okay, back to dead. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So doubling down. I do get it. It's kind of bad content if you're constantly like stopping yourself from going too far. It's funny to kind of.
Grace doesn't like the black. What a effing race. Yeah. Oh, Grace. But she likes Mexicans. She likes Lalo.
Be transgressive. Go there. Right. I get that. I do get that. So I don't know. Maybe he's just joking around saying like, "Oh, I really need to pull it back, guys," and he's just kidding. Okay. But even if he was, I would just say like, I think it's tricky, for for example, on my can you block your dad? That would be so funny if I blocked him. Well, he hasn't said anything too bad yet. Grace has Asiatic features inexplicably. Yeah, I do, yeah. If you watch some of my earlier streams where I didn't look like such a whore, I had less makeup and I looked like I was Asian. It was weird. Oh, so yeah, doubling down. I was saying on my previous stream to this stream, I got into rape fantasy talk, and I don't think that makes the best.
Why is he always like this?
It makes the most sense for me to talk about. It's kind of embarrassing because then people, sorry, sorry. Then people like Paleocrat, who's this Catholic YouTuber, can come on me and my dad's stream and can sort of say like, well, Grace, you were talking about your rape fantasies, and I have to sit there and go like, yeah. So didn't make sense for me to double down on that. I don't know. I kind of thought it would be funny, but it's tough to know how far is too far when you're talking online because it's kind of like nothing's real, but then it's also like, well, you know, people do get a certain you know what? No more of me talking. Let's just go back to the video.
You know, chill and maybe talk about Nick Rekieta and other things. Not get involved. You know, I get involved with these internet families like the Vickers. And look what happened. I get involved with people like the I almost said the name, and look what happened. Look what happened. You know? And we were enjoying it, man. We were enjoying it. I can't believe the old man invited me onto his stream to debate about his interaction with his daughter. I can't believe that actually happened. Oh, which, by the way, when I talked to the officer, I did explain how I got involved with him. I was like, you know, I was like, yeah, what did I say? Well, I told him, you know, the only reason why I was talking about that guy is because, like, the guy puts his family on his YouTube channel. Like, he breaks his wife on screen. He has a weird possibly incestuous relation with his daughter. And in fact, you probably even know about him, officer, because there was a domestic violence call, which I only know about this because of his. Why am I doing it? I'm doing it again. It doesn't matter what I said to the officer. None of that matters. None of that matters. It doesn't matter that the officer kind of laughed. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. What matters now is doing the right thing, being safe.
All right. What is going on in the chat? People don't like you, Ben. You're a tool.
They call him a tool.
Trying to watch some real talent, Ben. Get lost, Ben. We are colonizing the chat. All right. You know what? I'm very sorry to announce, Dad, that you have been banned. Bye-bye. Hey, you're the one who said I should branch. You know what? I don't need you in my chat making your little, clever comments. Oh, Grace is fat. Oh, that's a good one. Grace is...
Damon is trying to not talk about them like it's some kind of addiction. Remind. Suffer, Ben. Suffer. You know, is it me or is it like anybody who talks about the Dorbs or interacted with the Dorb always goes through a phase of just not talking about them for some period of time? It's like everybody does it, right? Everybody does it. Worse than I thought. Yeah. It doesn't get any better. You know what? When I was going into this, I was expecting things to be just a lot better. Now that I realized and what I got myself involved, yeah. And was it Rini or was it Ryder who said it? You know, it only gets worse. It's a wild man. It's wild, man. Yeah, it only gets worse, but it only gets funnier as well, and a little dangerous. Let's go.
Is ours now. Yep. He has no more input except for whatever he texts me over here because I'm still listening to him. But no more input in the chat. Stop turning everybody. You know, it's just you sitting there coping. Just sitting there coping. I don't buy it anymore. My first ban, my own dad. Bye-bye.
It's sad. I'm about to lose my family. If I'm crying, understand that I'm about to lose my family. I guess we can have an RV. I gotta have a dead RV. Maybe I can join the IP2 people. I don't know. So, let me take a look at the chat here. Take a look what you have to say. Deadman, are you going to simp for the popo like Rafamel? Well, I think I gained a new fan, actually. I mean, I respect that. Did he watch the Brep video? Yes, he did. He referenced the Brep King. That just brings a smile to my face. You know, why do I do this? Why does any streamer do this? For attention, right? You know, I put out content out there. I want to know if people like it. It's sure, sometimes it's cringe.
All right. He's being sincere here, right? Let's see what he has to say. But he is being sincere, right? Am I missing something? I think he's being sincere.
Sometimes, if they enjoy it in whatever way, that's good. And I was like, I think I spent most of the time on the phone with the officer, just asking about the various videos he saw, and it was weird. It was actually I was talking to a fan for the first time, because normally just have a lot of hate watchers, it is what it is. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. He watched your content because he was a little bit disturbed by the stupid pictures and the stupid videos that you took because I brought them to him. And guess what? Don't threaten a pretty girl online when I can easily find out, I can easily bring you to the police. Don't do it. Because guess what? Nobody cares about my fat old dad, obviously. I don't think the officer would have been like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. Nobody cares. But do people care about me when I say like, I'm kind of scared. It's kind of weird. And I don't know. I just feel like, I need somebody to protect me. Yeah. So maybe don't do it. Don't do stupid stuff. Just a suggestion.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, she's not wrong, but damn, she knows how to work the system. She knows how to work the system. You know what? Say what you must about Grace, and there's a lot of things you could say about Grace. But you can't lie. You can't lie. Her working the system to her benefit is one of them. Oof. That's a little brutal. Well, they do looping, so you need to decouple to reset the taste bud. Yeah. I already said there's probably gonna be like periods of time where I'm gonna have to take a week, maybe 2 weeks off from covering the torps. I'll probably do videos, but I think there's gonna be a period where I'm gonna have to take a break from their streaming because it could be a lot. It could be very intense all at once.
You guys just want me to do better for myself. Hot take on Baked Sister interview now. I haven't seen that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I've been very busy. Okay. I am right now, I guess, looking for attorneys. I don't want things to go in divorce. I don't want things like that to happen because I love my wife and the kids mean everything, and I don't want them to be raised by, MS-13 members. But
okay, there you go again, being stupid. All right. Okay. Again, maybe he's joking about his wife's family being MS-13 members, or maybe not. Either way, I'm pretty sure it's stupid to say things like that. But there you go again. I'm just gonna be stupid. Okay.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh wait, I want
You stupid.
That's nice, sugar tits. Yes. Oh, are you the guy in our Discord? Somebody in our Discord called me sugar tits, so I changed my nickname to that. Oh, also, well, everybody in here is, well, maybe not. If you want to be a part of my Discord, which I have called, I'm not even logged in. Well, whatever. You'll find it. It's Grace's Dungeon of Iniquity and Filth, if you want to join. Okay. You're forgetting the fact where nothing happened to Deadman, so you literally wasted police time. Well, first of all, it wasn't a waste of that officer's time because he got to see me. So, tax dollars well spent. But secondly, I just enjoy thinking about him explaining this to his mom and to his dad and to his wife. I think that's time very well spent. Just the thought of him with his tail between his legs. And who knows, I believe that my good friend over there, the officer, I believe that he figured out that he should call his mom first because then that'll, force him to respond or whatever. Yeah, it's not wasted at all. Not for me. I enjoy it. Vinegar tits more accurate. What? What? Vinegar? What does that even mean? What is your profile picture anyways? What is that? One of those A-frame houses? Of course, I'm the same fucking person. I have the same fucking name, you bonehead. Well, I don't know. I get confused, okay? There's a lot of different people in our Discord, and they all have different names. I spent a couple minutes today trying to figure out who Indigo Childism is, and I still haven't really figured it out, so. Why isn't it loading? What's going on? Okay.
Maybe I should just be a good boy. I told my wife that
Yeah, maybe you should.
I won't talk about that family anymore.
I will not
Say
talk
their
about the
name anymore. I
family.
mean that.
You already said it, so if you're joking, then it's a stupid joke. If you're not joking, then you're just an idiot. Either way, you lose.
Going forward, I won't say their name. Any reference will be Boomer Dad. And I don't think I need to make any more references, really, because by doing what they did, our actions have consequences. And he took his action because he thought, really, he didn't. Okay, I'm referencing, but Boomer Dad took actions he thought were appropriate. And those actions have consequences, too. So, not for me. I'm tapped out, okay? I got to take this L.
His balls have been drained. His balls have been drained after all of this. He's done. He's done. He's been defeated by the Torpians.
It's a sad day for me. But,
What's that supposed to mean? There's going to be consequences, but not from me. Okay, you're still going with it. I mean, it's not really much of anything, but okay.
I'm hearing that the daughter has the hots for a very sleazy European that's like in his late 40s
You are correct, sir.
who kind of resembles her dad.
Ooh, brutal.
And that is true from the pictures I've seen of him. Not really, but yeah, okay, fine. He has, I don't know, stubble and, well, I don't know. I guess he does, well, he has a bigger nose than my dad. Well, whatever. Screw you, dead man.
That's kind of weird.
It's not stopping me.
It's love comes about in various ways. I think my eye's gonna heal. I think it's gonna be fine. I'll put these glasses back on. They look worse. Okay, bad enough. Don't get.
Yeah, Michael. Oh, Michael is another normal person. Hi, Michael. Michael, I thought Michael was a cop because you were a liar, Michael. Because you said, in way back on a different stream, you said you used to be a police officer. So I was, you said you weren't a liar. He does look rough, yeah. Even though he generally has that sort of puffy eye problem, like I don't know what it is. It's like looks like it needs to kind of be like drained out. I don't know, like swollen something. But it looks even worse. So, did he get mugged in jail?
Dude, tell
He
me,
hasn't gone to
Grace.
jail
Tell
yet.
me more.
Get any sleep because I stay up all night watching porn. That one was supposed to be a joke, by the way. That's not serious. I don't stay up all night watching porn. Okay, you don't believe that.
Late 40s, Deadman is gonna live up to his name pretty soon. Is that a threat? Is that a threat? Do I have another reason to go see the cops? Yeah, Reza's not late 40s. He's 40. I'd have to see that stream. I remember saying I support cops. Maybe that's all you did. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, the Sunday night yeet thing. I could have sworn you said you were a cop. Well, whatever. Obviously you're not, so whatever. Disappointing. You should have just lied to me, Michael. You should have just told me you were. What's the harm? How am I gonna find out? Grace seems happier away from that weird guy insulting her. maybe my dad will be the only person I've ever banned from this channel. Who is Gummy Bear, by the way? Who are you?
You don't believe that at all. Just, it doesn't matter. What's real? What's fake? It doesn't matter anymore, man.
It's freezing in here.
Well, it's November. What do you expect, Grace?
So about conspiracies, I received some information from a particular person named well, I don't want to say his name. No, actually, I'll say the name, but I won't reveal the DM. Okay, I'm not leaking any DMs. But the Andrew Wilson guy, the paleo guy, he talked to me. He gave me.
All right. This is really one of the best parts right here. So maybe we should have another dance break because it's been 20 minutes.
Let's go back to a little dance.
I don't want to turn the heat on, but why don't you? I'm gonna dance. Hopefully that will warm me up a bit. I mean, I could turn the heat on. It's just not really worth it. Whew. Prove it's cold, Grace. All right, shut up. Okay, next song. I mean, do you guys want me to do another dance, or do you want to keep watching Mr. Deadman? What do you guys think?
You're gonna do another
I don't
song?
know. It's up to you.
Oh, Grace, tell me, make the songs for me. Make the songs for me.
Oh, I can't play. Wait, I can't play that. I just realized the song I want to play. I can't play because it's gonna get taken down, isn't it? All right. Okay, fine. Yes. Okay, fine. Just trying to warm up a little bit. Whew. No, I shouldn't. The next person who brings up my dad is getting timed out. Okay, this is not about him. It's about me. Sirens just went off.
Because some things never change, do they, Grace?
See, you keep talking about him. No, it's not about him. It's about me. Talk about me. Ask your questions about me. I don't care if you want to see how cold it is. What the fuck is that gray top? What do you have a problem with now? What do you guys? Is there a problem? Oopsie.
Oopsie
That was
daisy.
an accident. All right. All right. Well, I guess I'll play this, but it's definitely gonna get the stream shut down.
We're almost done. It's like only like
Okay,
another
can you still hear
hour
me?
probably to get through this shit. This isn't that bad, I would say.
Remix here. Grace, don't get triggered. We're fans. Yeah, well, you're fans, but
Is it Ryler? Grace is helping Ron, the landlord. Grace was a perfect. Wait, this is why people fell in love with her. Yeah,
no,
that's what I said.
Like, just don't talk about my dad. It's not about him.
It's not about Ben, guys. It's not about how much things have changed since then.
Oh, why can I not find it? All right. Hang in there. Ask me your I'm gonna find it. Don't worry. Ask me your questions. Tell me your stories. Whatever. Just hold on a second. I'm looking for it. Oh, no, this isn't it. I found it. Okay. No problem, Grace. It's a very classy amount of cleavage. The 501c3 churches approve. I don't want the church to approve. Okay, fine. Does the church approve of that? Because I don't want it to. Okay. I'm embarrassing myself. I get it. Okay. All right.
Whoa, forgot about that. There we go. Hopefully the copyright system doesn't pick it up, but if it does, it shouldn't be that bad. It was only a couple seconds. Yeah, apparently you know, I'm pretty sure this has always been a thing with Grace. Now we do. Look at Grace. Look at Grace back in the day, right? Look at her, guys. Look at Grace doing her little dance. This is for you, for the Sims, for the Gooners. Don't you want this girl? Don't you want this elegant girl? Don't you want this girl? She can be the perfect waifu for you. I'm just increase this shit. I keeping great. There we go. Oh look, do you guys want this? Do you guys want this as your perfect wife? Look at her. Look at her. She's so perfect for you guys. For you gooners. Do you not want this? Do you not want this? Is this not what you want? Do you not want this quirky girl from Rhode Island? She's quirky. She got boobies, and she's dressed like a 1980s schoolgirl, like from like a really bad porno. How do you guys fell in love with her? Spud, please sing for us. I fly to the moon. Please. No, you guys are gonna have to suffer with me. Look. Do you not want this? Do you not want this perfectly shaped woman? Do you not want this as your wife? She has it all. She can dance. She can sing. She can't drive. She can't cook. But you know, look. Just for all you gooners. Just for all you gooners. You know, she's like a knockoff version of Britney Spears. Just for all you gooners. She seems pretty normal here. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I guess back then, like streaming was her outlet. Maybe like it was her. Why does it keep freezing up? Like you can say that streaming was her outlet back in the day as a way to like get away from the craziness of her family, rather than what it is now, whereas now it only intensifies the craziness. It seems she doesn't have a high school diploma. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you gain some, you lose some, right? You gain some, you lose some. You know what I mean? She's done.
Mic's still on. I can't hear it.
Okay, it's just done. White woman.
Okay. Did you guys like that?
She does seem pretty normal compared to what she is now, but I mean, like, just by going through these two streams alone, I think isn't enough. Like, there is a lot more to it than what it is.
All right, I'm gonna try not to be self-conscious. I'm trying to get used to it, okay? Trying to get used to it. Yes, I'm out of breath, okay? I smoke, so it's not good for me. I was
No
gonna try to hide
smoky.
it.
Smoky's
Fuck it, yes,
bad.
I'm out of breath. So fuck you. Okay. You probably don't want to do this on YouTube. Why? I don't care. I'm just dancing. I did a good job. ASMR, deep breathing ASMR, whatever.
Girls just wanna have fun.
Why are there so many buttons done up on your shirt? You're gonna overheat. You should undo some. I already undid 2, okay? So, and yes, I know I'm built like a fridge or whatever. Fine, make fun of me. I know I don't have the perfect. I think I have like an 80s body. Hey, why did my viewers go down to 30? That was supposed to get more. All right. Let's go back to Mr. Deadman. Let's see what. Okay, this is one of the best parts. One of the best parts.
A DM. He talked to me. He tried to warn me, actually. Warned me a little too late about why I was interacting with that particular family, with the Boomer family, because they are, at least he believes them to be, what was the word? Infiltration units. And that it's beyond obvious that they're infiltration units. I guess by the government, obviously CIA, some sort of.
Okay, this is so classic. Andrew, if you're watching, if you ever do watch, I cannot believe that you're running around telling people that we're CIA. Okay, I was waiting for it with this guy.
So people thought that Ben and Grace were like feds. Like, did people genuinely believe that? That's crazy. That's actually genuinely crazy.
I was thinking like, okay, that was just part of like this. If you don't know, we went on this channel called The Crucible. My dad debated on it, and eventually the guy who runs the channel said that my dad was what was it, federal operative, CIA or Fed or something like that.
Wow.
And now he's running around telling other people, apparently telling Mr. Deadman, which is hilarious, that we are CIA agents. So he's still obsessed. Stay obsessed, Andrew. Okay, I get it. You're the one who said you weren't going to be talking about us anymore. And I just find it funny how it blows my mind every time, but every single person we interact with,
People thought Grace was a CIA honeypot. I mean, to be fair, just kind of from that whole fan. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of felt that for a little bit. And Ben was her handler. You know what? If you've been in Grace server for long enough, I think you would hold the same opinion. I'm not even lying when I say that.
ends up saying that we are CIA. This fucking guy. Oh, Lord. You don't got to shake your ass for views. A lot of creeps on YouTube. Yeah, I'm sorry if that may have come off a little bit stripper-ish. I promise you, I am a good dancer. I can dance to normal songs just fine. And I like dancing normally, but I'm a little bit nervous. So, anyways, somebody said David Walsh was in the chat. Is he? David, if you come on, I want to talk to you because I want to be the co-host for your show. So feel free if you want. I don't see I don't see him, but maybe he is hiding. I don't know. Who is he? Who is he? He said he wants me to come on his show and wear my red dress, which I will. I will for you, David. I'll wear my dress and we can I want to talk to your German friend. Maybe I should just show the video because you guys won't know what I'm talking about, but oh, this guy's back. Oh god. I thought you said you don't like women who blue ball men. Oh goodness. I don't know what to tell you. Are you? Oh, so you were watching? You saw the dance? I don't know what to tell you, Ortho. Did I? I can't go there. I can't do it. I can't go there. If you can't handle it, click off. All right.
You can't handle the blue balls. Samus. Oh boy.
Andrew aren't on speaking terms. He banned me years ago. Oh, really? You're one of the bad boys. Well, was that Ringo Starr? Everybody says my impression of Ortho is like it's like Ringo Starr. All right. Yeah. Oh, sorry, forgot. This is for David. If he's watching, I don't know. I can't find you. I would think you'd come up as David Walsh News Network or whatever. But I watched your whole stream, and like I said, I think you said you were firing me from the position that I did not even accept. Well, I guess I did kind of accept it. I kind of said like, yeah, maybe sometime. But after watching your show, I really do want to do it, and I don't want you to fire me, even though you pre-fired me, or I'd like to get rehired because I think, it was good. It was a good show, but it's a little bit, self-indulgent at the end. So if I was there, I'd keep things a little bit fresher. All right, let's go back. We're almost done with this.
That kind of baffles me. I thought they were just a dumb family that puts stuff out there. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to make these. I mean, I could legally still make these comments, but I don't want him to think that they're threats.
If she did the singing and dancing with the looks on current era TikTok life, she would have done well. Wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, the TikTok dancing girl is extremely popular. I mean, it's always been popular, but wrong place. I mean, yeah, she should have done it a long time ago. I don't know why she never did. Like, there's literally multiple opportunities where she could have made like a decent living off of TikTok, but knowing Ben, knowing Grace, they would just piss everybody off. Mine. Jim. She's all yours, buddy. She's all yours.
I don't want him to go to the police over be caught dumb.
That's not why we went to the police, but okay.
Well, dumb boomer dad over there, puts his family out there. I mean, that's what I think of him. I guess other people think of him as being infiltration units because he will tell small sectors, usually right-wing sectors, that he wants to talk to them and he's willing to pay. He wants to pay money to get involved in various right-wing bubbles on YouTube and on the internet.
Who called Deadman right-wing? I mean, he's not any wing. He's just, shit talking.
All that.
He's a madman. He's a monster.
And we saw a little bit of this. In a video he did about the perceiving my joke as a death threat, where he called me a right-wing extremist, which is weird because I'm a left-wing extremist. I'm like a pro-commie guy. Okay, I want communism all around. Is what I want. All right, is that obvious? I want anarchy.
Oh, Mr. Deadman.
But
your sweet words of nothing.
Yeah, which that came out of nowhere. I mean, him calling me a right-wing extremist was like, what? And he was like, maybe we got to do something about him because he could be right-wing.
No. Nobody said that.
TikTok is far by the biggest live streaming whale pool. I've seen people drop 10K in a gift combo. So the claim that Ben pays to appear on a podcast, is that true? I guess I mean, it doesn't sound. I mean, I can see that. I can kind of see that people would pay for I can kind of see that people would pay to have Ben on Ben would pay for a podcast appearance. I mean, that does sort of happen, right? I mean, some people do demand some type of payment or some type of like agreement prior to joining a podcast, or even just as a guest. I know Foodie Beauty tried to do that a few times. Emmeline Reen has tried to do that a few times.
But if he wants to have this fantasy that the CIA is coming after him, I mean, can we all just admit that that's a little bit ridiculous? I thought it was ridiculous that Andrew Wilson said that we were federal infiltrators because his channel has 7,000 subscribers. I mean, it's a teensy drop in the YouTube ocean. Whatever. But this guy with 300 subscribers, he thinks the CIA is coming after him, and that's us, another channel with like 300 subscribers. I mean, what would the CIA want with him? What are they gonna do? What does he do? Like, I just really just everybody, I don't know, deludes themselves into thinking that they're worthy of federal investigation. I don't think they know what federal investigation is. She didn't blue ball me. They are empty. Naughty boy.
I don't know. I have to ask you guys, what do y'all think? I mean, could that family be infiltration units? Big Dad Giga Chaz, surely now you're now a felon and off to prison. Off to prison. I'm a felon now, guys. I'm going to pound me in the ass prison. That's where I'm going.
Only like 30 minutes, guys. 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. We're gonna have a speed run.
Okay, we're gonna be roommates or cellmates, really. Okay, because I want some of that fat baked Alaska ass. That's what I want.
Whoa, clip.
I don't go for white guys.
Clip.
Okay. After this, it just it devolves into more of the stupid jokes. So that was that. That was the story. Yeah, so that's the story. I guess he didn't learn his lesson, or I guess it was all a joke or something. I don't know. But I just, wanted to share that with you guys. Don't know how much of it was sincere, but even if it was a joke, I appreciate it from him because I got to envision him explaining himself to his wife and his mother. So I will always take pleasure in imagining him without his sunglasses on with his nervous mother, like, what are you doing online? And he's like, well, how do I explain this? I threatened someone's life jokingly, but they didn't take it as a joke. I run a channel making fun of people, 300 subscribers. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
Oh, Grace.
Sicko's in chat, SMH. Yeah, well, Seamus,
Nobody would yell at
you're
you.
you're a normal. You're one of the normal ones.
I
want to tell you guys something a little quickly, because I am in another Discord, and there's this woman in there, and I know she's a woman. She's not just a catfish or whatever. And she says to me, like, honest question, Grace, why are you doing this online thing, right? What do you want out of it? And I was like, well, I like being out there, and I don't know, I like performing, I like talking to people, blah blah blah, right?
You like performing?
So she's like, well, I just want to give you
performing.
some honest advice. I think that you should get off the internet sooner than later, because otherwise no man is ever going to find you attractive.
No man is ever going to find her attractive. If only they knew. If only they all knew the amount of. If only they knew the Sims. If only they knew the Sims that will come out of it. Oh boy, how things change.
And I was like, okay, what? Well, why? And she's like, well, you're really putting yourself out there. You think a man is going to be attracted to you, like, with what you're putting out there? And I was like, well, I guess I would have to say that he would be, because, I mean, I'm being myself. So if he doesn't like who I am on YouTube, it's like a little bit different, but yeah. And she was like, well, just trying to help you out, sister. Kind of being a bitch. Basically saying, like, no man is ever going to find you attractive. You should quit now and just stop all of this stuff, because you're gonna, it's gonna be a huge problem. I don't really see how that would be true. She seemed to have this idea, and I think, like, she was like, well, if all you're in it, if you're just in it for the fame or whatever, then, famous people don't really have a great history of relationships, but enjoy it. And I was like, well, you're telling me that just because somebody is famous, and I'm not famous, but okay, let's say I was. You're telling me somebody who's famous just is inherently, like, not going to have any good relationships? Like, oh, everybody should just quit being a celebrity and just, because you're never going to find true love or whatever. I was like, I don't know. Anyways, I used to, and I'm not faking it. I used to spend hours, like, just dancing in my room by myself every day after school. Hours. And I would have headphones in and, like, turned all the way up. And I know you're saying to yourself, oh, you spent hours dancing and that's the best you could come up with? Well, I'm a little bit nervous, okay? But when I calm down, when I ease into it, I promise I'll show you guys what my years of practice will finally pay off. But yeah, I used to come home every day from school and just dance for like a couple hours. And you know, I had my headphones in really loud, so if somebody like was knocking on my door, I couldn't hear it, and that got me yelled at quite a few times. But I've always been this kind of person. I could maybe show like it is me. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I've always been this person, not just the dancing. I mean, I used to make videos when I was like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, just like talking to the camera, like showing them things and trying to be a YouTuber. I mean, I've always wanted to do it. So I guess to all the men out there, if you don't find whatever, I mean, I cannot even take this woman seriously. No man is ever going to find you attractive. I mean, you just kind of sound jealous. So, anyways, that's my little story. Oh, okay. She's right. You're in it for attention and not God. I like this woman. Oh, you like her, do you? Maybe you'll be the second person I ban. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not going to ban you because you like somebody who said something bitchy. You're in it for attention and not God.
I mean,
I don't know how many times I have to answer this question, but
I mean, now that
okay, I'm in it.
I mean, now that we think about it, I mean, ooh, that statement maybe hit home a little too hard even back
for
then.
attention and not God. All right. Well, I think I'm being myself. So if God doesn't like me, then I guess, yeah, I'm not doing it for God because I am being myself. Okay. Does that make any sense? You found true love with David Walsh World. Is this David? I can't figure out. You like the attention? What do I win for answering correctly? I do like the attention, but I'm just saying, well, whatever. I'll wrap up this segment. I'm just saying, I don't think just because I would actually think somebody putting themselves out there would be more attractive if that's who you are. Anyways. Hold on. You are yawning, Grace. Don't fall into the 4-hour stream trap. It must be bedtime stories. I soon tuck me in. Okay, all right.
Tuck me in, Gracie.
Did I tell you that yeah, 4-hour stream stuck. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. I don't have my dad here to tell me what to do, so you're gonna have to tell me. It's not gonna be a 4-hour stream. Okay. We did our dead man thing. Okay. Name her. Well, you wouldn't know her. You wouldn't know her. She knows. She knows if she's watching. She knows. I hate women who offer like advice. You all know what I'm talking about. This kind of woman who offers advice, and it's bitchy and snake, like it's ugh. And then she goes, "I'm just being honest." You're not being honest. It's not honesty. I had a friend like that in high school, who was a total she was so mean. And then she would just say, "Well, I'm just being honest." Yeah, it's not the same thing as honesty. But maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm saying, "Oh, I don't like the fact that she called out the truth, and now I'm gonna, get angry and cope." I don't know. Okay. Have fun, ignore the harsh comments, and let the friendships multiple. Think of it as a hobby. Some join a car club. This is a social club. Yeah. I like it. I'm having fun. Who knows where it's going to go? There's clearly men who will find you attractive, but they will be worldly and godless because that's who you're attracting with this behavior. I hope I attract more.
There are clearly men who will find you attractive, but they will be worldly and godless because that's who you're attracting with these behaviors. Ooh. If only they knew. If only she knew. If only they knew the kind of. I'm trying to be nice. I'm really trying to be nice, but damn, that's rough.
More of them. I hope all of the worldly and godless men come to this stream and watch me and tell me to lower the buttons on my shirt and to read them bedtime stories. And I don't want any Christian men here. If you're
oh my god,
a Christian man, roll with it or get out, because I'm getting really sick of it. I'm really getting sick of it from you guys. No offense, Seamus or whatever.
I mean, I know she's joking. I know she's clearly joking, but like, damn. Like, she's clearly joking here in the moment, but in reality, like, the opposite ended up becoming more and more true to this. Oh, God.
All right. Is it story time? I lost the page in my book, so I'm going to have to find it. Hold on a second. Okay, here it is. Yeah. Oh, you fuck. No, Seamus is okay. I'm debating whether I should. No, I should read this, shouldn't I? You guys are gonna make fun of my laughs. Hold on a second. I gotta fix something. It's gonna be a strip club if I. Yeah, exactly. Reza gets it. I was trying to keep it out of a strip club, but whatever. Give me 1 second. Dad raised her to behave that way. Ben really is a piece of crap. Oh God, is this David Walsh? Because I thought you were cooler than this. I thought you were cooler. I don't know. Ben really is act what? I can't. Okay. Hater. I just. Yes, my dad did raise me. Yes. Does that mean I don't? Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't react to things. If you want to talk to my dad about how he's raised me, go to his channel. Okay, that's not what this is for.
Oof.
Slut maker. You were looking a little flushed. I think you're wearing too much clothing. This is a very well. You saw the pit stains. This is a very thin shirt. Hi. Oh, hi, Yahia. Yahia. Oh gosh. What are you? Yahia's a friend. Hold on the bedtime story. Yahia's a friend from where are you from? North Africa, and you speak French. And my brother freaked out on this poor guy when my brother was streaming on my dad's channel, and this poor guy Yahia sent a smiley face emoji, and my brother lost it. I'm so sorry, Yahia. He called you gay, and he was like, "You should kill yourself." Well, maybe he didn't say that. He was, like,
whoa! In
learning English before the
Minecraft.
chat. Oh, it was just, it was, it was excellent content, but I can't believe he still watches. Anyways, thanks for coming. You're great, Grace. Your dad is a POS.
Huh.
The problem is, okay, somebody says that, right? If I say, no, he's not, I'm the piece of shit, which I am, okay? But if I say that, you'll say, oh, he's gaslighting you, he's manipulating you. And I mean, really? Okay, whatever. Use my sincerity. He is a really sweet guy. Really nice. Always takes care of me. Just one of the nicest people ever. Very funny. I love him very much. He always takes care of me. He's always nice to me. And I don't really deserve it, but so he's really not. I mean, you guys see the shtick of like, Grace, shut up. But I mean, he is like that. It's all endearment. It's ridiculous.
So I kind of wonder. Is he admitting that all of it is just one big? It'd be funny if all of this was just one big troll, and he's just been exhausted. It'd be really funny in reality. Like Ben is actually still with Courtney. Ben is still with them, right? They're not even paying child support. They actually have they own a mansion. It'd be really funny if they just pull one of the biggest trolls ever, and we just been part of it. That would be brutal.
Okay, my dad is ridiculously nice to me, and you can all obviously see that. So this intimate moment is getting harder to enjoy with all the dad talk. Yeah, I agree. I told people not to bring it up. So when Ben first went on the Crucible talking about the negatives of not trusting institutions, he had a good point and seemed like he was opening up a much needed convo. You should get back to that. Yeah, go to his channel. Sorry, Luke, I like you, but you want me to talk about that? I'm not here. I'm not here to talk about whatever the negatives of trusting institutions. If you're interested in that kind of boring blah 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 stuff, go to his channel. He'll be talking all about the papacy and trust and authority and all that boring stuff. He should not insult you. You have feelings. Yeah, but okay. You know that insults are a term of is that what it's called? A term of endearment, right? Like obviously sometimes people insult each other and it's a way of like being nice, right? Like it's not always. Hang on one second.
Before we move forward, I need to do something real
We'll just
fast
take a break
on
together,
scene.
just for a minute, and then I'll start reading.
That's not
Careful,
really.
careful.
I guess it's really all that it is because that's what I
Life
know.
back again.
Just read our books.
It began to snow.
That's it. Holy shit, we did it. We did it. We went through the second stream. That was just brutal on me more than it was on the first stream. The last couple of minutes. The last couple of minutes of her streams were not are usually pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Hope you guys enjoy that more than I did. God, that was rough to watch, especially those last 30 minutes are difficult to watch sometimes. I don't know what else I can say. There's more streams to come. Again, I gotta kind of vet them first to kind of see what we're going to be looking at. I hope you guys enjoyed this second day of me covering great streams. There's still more to come. A lot more to come. You don't even understand the next couple streams that are to come. All I would say is one of them is a 6-hour stream. Years of content. The next one is a 6-hour stream, which means that I gotta be mentally ready. Meaning that this 6-hour stream that I gotta go through and watch, Jesus Christ, save me. The 6-hour stream that I gotta go and watch behind the scenes. All I'm gonna say is that's gonna be a weekend thing. That's gonna be something either we start early in the morning or late into the night. Y'all gonna have to suffer with me. A 6-hour stream. Y'all just gonna have to suffer with me. The one after that is a 4-hour stream. And the one after that is a 3-hour stream. You don't even understand. So we're already getting into a lot of the heavier hour-long content. You don't even know what's even going to happen. You don't even know. Oh, there's another. Oh, yeah. I'm looking behind the scenes. It's another 6 hours. The 6-hour one. There's so many streams. There is so. Oh, yeah, and then we go for another 4 hours. Suffer, Spud. It's so bad. I said I'm at Cheers, but I'm at a new beach right now. That sounds nice. I'm probably need to look for. Oh my god! Wait a minute. When did June? Holy shit! So yeah, trust me. Behind the scenes ain't any better. I'll tell you what. Behind the scenes stuff is not any better. November, December. Yeah, we have a lot of grounds to cover. It may take us maybe a whole month to finally get to. It may take us a month or two, maybe less than a month. If I work double time, we may. If I work double time, guys, well, we'll get to Ava and Lalo in no time. Oh my god, I think I found the first time Lalo and Grace meet each other. Wait a minute. Alright. There's so much. And I gotta look for the Destiny. I gotta look for Grace first. That's something we need to look for. I need to look for the. I'm giving you a date. Anybody can find it. May 21st, 2023. If anybody can find the date, that particular date with Destiny, that would help me a lot because we're gonna have to go from here to Destiny. Jesus Christ, it's a long road, guys. Trust me. You don't even understand that. What I mean, the next couple streams are going to be back-to-back brutal. And I have to do a video on this shit. That 6-hour stream, that 6-hour one's going to kill me. In Minecraft. And once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to send you, ironically enough, to Grace right now. So I'm just going to end it rather than doing a usual outro. So I'm sending you guys over to Grace. Tell Grace I said hi. Tell her Spuddy send you guys there.